This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
What a great zchus it is to be here in Krakow, Lag BaOmer, at the Kever of the Bach, the author of Keser Torah, Bal HaMechaber Sefer Bayis Chadash. The Bach is a commentary on the Torah. There's also Shaus Teshuvas HaBach and Shaus Teshuvas HaBach Chadashos, which is a major commentary on the Torah. The Bach Salar of Shmuel was a very respected member of the community in Lublin where the Bach was born. His name is Rabbi Yoel Circus. His mother's name was Circa. So the name Rabbi Yoel Circus is Al Shem Imai. He observed the Marshal in Lublin in his youth. In fact, in the Shaus Teshuvas HaBach HaYeshanos, in Simon Kuf Nun Ches, he writes that he remembers when he was a young boy, in the shul in Lublin, his father bought him an aliyah. Now from here we see they even sold aliyahs back in the day. Okay? And his father bought him aliyah, but he's a little kid. And his father bought him maftir, and he laid the haftarah in front of the marshal, and marshal let it slide. So this is a raya. You don't need to be bar mitzvah to read the haftarah. The Bach was a very wealthy man. He maintained a very large yeshiva, and he supported the students from his own funds. Now, the Bach turns to one of his students, Rabbeinu David. He says, Rabbeinu David, you know, my daughter is as beautiful as the moon. Whereupon Rabbeinu David responded, in that case, Rebbe, I would like to be Mekadesh the Levana. And that's how the shidduch was made between the Bach, the father-in-law, and the Taz. If you eat mezainos today and are not makbid on Yashan, you have the Bach to thank, because the Ramah says you can't eat Chadash. The fact that there are those who are lenient and eat Chadash, that is the Kula of the Bach. The Bach also is a great Mekubal. He wrote an entire commentary on the Ramak's Pardes Rimonim. It has a pierce of the Bach. The Bach also wrote Hagois on Shas, where he, I would assume, following in the ways of the Marshal, was sifting through and being menakeh the lashon of the Gemara. Now, his son writes in Hakdama that he never slept his whole life. He would gather large groups and teach them halacha. When it came time to publish the Bach had a very hard time publishing the Sefer. You know, a Sefer, by the way, is like having a baby. You know, it's a long pregnancy, and then the final publishing is like the Leda. And there's a lot of Tsar Gido Banim. And it wasn't working out for the Bach. He couldn't do it. It just wasn't working. And he had a dream. And in his dream they told him, you know, since you've been working on your Svarim, you've stopped your regular practice of Tikkun Chatzos. You're only worried about your own Svarim. You're not worried anymore about the covet of the Shechina. And the Bach took that to heart, and he resumed his practice of being Masabel of Yushalayim daily, and he was Zoicha to write the Bach. On that note, the Bach has a beautiful chiddush. There's a shaila in the Beis Yosef. When you make Al HaMichya, should you say, why we're asking Hashem to take us to Yerushalayim to eat the fruits? That's what we want. We want to go back to Eretz Yisrael to eat pomegranates, to eat papaya. That's why we need the Beis HaMikdash. So there's a shaila in the Rishonim, maybe take out the words v'noichal miperya, to which the Bach writes, absolutely not. The Kedusha of the Shechina, which is present in Eretz Yisrael, goes into the ground, and when peiros grow, they are nourished from the Kedusha of the Shechina. And when you consume the fruits in Eretz Yisrael, you're actually imbibing Kedusha Shechina. Eating fruits in Eretz Yisrael is a very elevated, sanctified practice. And therefore the Bach upheld and maintained the nusach that we say in the Al HaMichya, that we don't only want to go of Halinu Seicha and V'samchenu B'vinyana, but the highest madrega is to go to Eretz Yisrael and also be V'noichal Miperya, and therefore V'nizba Mituva, the Tuv HaShechina, in the zchus of Rabbi Yoel Circus, all of our Torah Shvinaskabel Brachman Baratzayin.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.